What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Bullshitting with Bubba. I'm Keela.
Bubba the annoying one.
Yes. Um, Today we are going to be doing something fun. We're going to be playing a game of Would You Rather.
See, I'm having a blast right now picking on you. So,
Anyway, can you stop with the gum? Seriously.
fine.
Thank you. Anyway, gosh. Now I understand why I married my husband because he's just like you.
Nobody's as cool.
Anyway, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Before we get into the game of Would You Rather, make sure you like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you never miss a chance to come bullshit with Bubba.
Am I getting wrinkles?
Probably. Anyway, we want to apologize for missing last week's. I know that we've been kind of out of the. It is my fault. We've been kind of out of the groove of things. Had some technical issues this last week, and just all around not really with it.
I wasn't a happy camper last week, first part of this week, either one, but hey,
It's fixed now,
I'm
so
ready.
we're good.
I'm having a blast right now, like I said, just
Yeah, can you
picking
tell?
on Prego over here. So,
Yeah, that's another reason that we didn't do last week. I am almost out of the twin trenches of the first trimester, so
yeah.
we
So,
are still
so
working through it.
yeah, another week or two, she won't have an excuse to not start working until like 1 o'clock. So,
Whatever.
I
Anyway, let's talk, y'all.
think
Okay.
we was doing a lot of talking before you ever got started. I mean, I was just rambling on and being my wonderful, chipper, cheery self. So,
Oh, yeah. Sure. So,
okay,
we are going to take some would you rather questions from the website Country Living. They've
country
got a
living.
few. I might come up with some on my own, or if you come up with some, you could ask me. Um, just keep it PG-13, please. Um,
Well,
you
that's
know,
assuming that my maturity level is over 13.
yeah. Okay. Keep it child friendly.
Hmm.
Mm, okay.
See what I can do.
So we'll kind of go from there. I'll link this list down below if you want to try some of them out. Let's see. I think I know the answer to this one for you, but would you rather sleep for a whole year or not sleep at all for a year? Starting you off a little easy.
I don't know.
Like you have to either
Like sleep the whole time?
yes,
Well, you pee to bed and
like
everything?
be in a coma basically.
I don't want to be in another daggone coma.
But like it's more of like a restful sleep than when you
Oh,
wake
well,
up like or just don't sleep the
I
whole
could probably,
time for a whole year.
I'd have to sleep. I mean, it definitely would enhance my mood if I got at least a nap. I got a flyaway hair down there. Go ahead. I'll
Makeup
just
department did you do a good job this
clear.
morning, huh?
No, no. Go ahead. Do what you're doing.
Okay. Would you rather wear the same socks for a month
Listen,
or the
I'm gonna.
same underwear for a week?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I have some issues, and one of them is recycling socks. You cannot. Well, I can't. You might, but I can't. Once I take a pair of socks off, I can't put them back on.
Yeah,
If I've
no.
had them on for half an hour, I take them off, they ain't a going back on
Yeah, no. I'm the
because they're
same
like,
way. Mhm. Mhm. See, I can't do that either. No way. Mm-mm.
And that underwear thing's easy. So
But you have
you
to.
could get 2 days out of a pair of underwear if you just flip them.
Ew.
Well, then technically, hmm, I don't know. I'd probably do the underwear thing. I just keep flipping them.
Ew. That's disgusting.
It's better than the socks.
Would you?
Socks get crusty.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm,
Ooh.
mm. Would you rather eat all your food with your hands? Everything. Anything you eat has to be with your hands. Or use utensils with your non dominant hand. So, like
Listen,
your
listen.
left
I'm a
hand.
fat guy. I can eat with either hand. So, or my hands,
But you
or
can't use your right hand at all. Like, you have to eat with your left hand because you're righty.
that will hold my beverage.
Ah. So then, would you rather be a kid your whole life or an adult your whole life?
What age group we talking about on the
It
kids?
doesn't say. So I would say probably mm,
Don't overthink it.
to make
Just
it
come up with something.
more fun. You're like when you just hit puberty, like that age.
Yeah, I'd be a kid.
Oh, okay.
As long as I didn't have to do homework. Of course, I didn't do homework anyway, so it don't much matter.
Would
They're
you
like, boy,
rather?
you gonna dig ditches. I'm like, you don't know how wrong you are.
Well, I mean, you did for a while.
Next question.
Would you rather be the cowboy riding the bull or the clown who distracts it? Like one of
Hmm.
the rodeo clowns? Would you rather be which one?
I'd rather be the clown. They got them cool bib overalls, and they got that barrel and stuff, and
Yeah, but
everybody loves them.
then you get hit by a freaking
Not if you're good.
bull.
Not if you're good. You
Oh
don't.
wow. Yeah,
I seen them
that's
guys
true.
jump, and they'll jump on that barrel and then run down the back of that bull. And you know that bull's like, "You son of a so and so! I'm gonna stomp you when I get a hold of you." He'd be like that
True.
bull in a cartoon. He'll get his thing out and sharpen his horns up, and then he'll chalk them like he's chalking a pool cue, and might even get his big horns out and put them on.
That sounds like some Tom and Jerry stuff right there.
Hey,
That makes me think of Tom and Jerry.
yeah.
Um, okay. Would you rather smell?
Sorry, it's one of them. It's one of them moods today.
Would you rather smell like garlic or a wet dog?
Well, I live with two canines every day, so
Uh-huh.
uh, if it's raining, I'll probably already smell like the daggone dogs. I know my car does. You know when you're around your dogs too much when you have a dog car.
Hmm. This one would
Mm-hmm.
be an easy one for you.
Okay.
Would you rather give up showering or the internet for a month?
Internet.
I
Next.
knew that one was going to be easy. Um,
Listen, I could have made it back in the old wagon train cowboy times because I'd be like, oh, yeah, we're going to go from, here to Missouri before we have a creek crossing. And then you could take a bath there. And then we're going to cross the Rockies before you can take another bath. And I'll be like, let's see, 469 to the third power divided by pi. And no, I don't think so.
yeah, says the guy who takes one, if not two, showers a day.
Hey, you got to be clean and fresh.
I mean, I take a shower every day, but I'm just saying, you,
Fresh as the morning dew.
yeah. Would you rather have every meal you eat for the rest of your life be too sweet or too spicy?
Hmm.
hard one, huh?
Hmm. I'd go spicy.
Spicy?
Yeah.
I think on that one, I would do sweet because spicy, oof, too spicy to me. It's pretty spicy.
Spicy.
Spicy. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather have horns or a tail?
Well, I think it's acceptable nowadays to have a tail, huh?
Well, yeah, but I mean like a real tail. Like,
Meow, meow.
you know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
horns. I just wear a hat. And I could have a different job in the rodeo. Wouldn't have to worry about being a clown or a cowboy then. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to run you over because I'm the bull. Ugh.
Yeah, true.
What was that movie? Get the bull. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I know, no. But I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just like, I was just sitting here thinking because every once in a while I'm looking out the window and it's like, well, hell, it's like I'm still, stuck in that, what'd you call it? Hitting puberty stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And back in school, because I'm staring out the damn window when I'm supposed to be doing something else. It's like, what's going on out there? Yeah. Oh, hey, look over there. Oh, yeah, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. Either that or I'm just going to put my head down.
Take a little nap.
I'm just being honest.
Take a little nap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Be like
Where'd-
the one guy. I think I've told you about it before. So I used to work
Yes.
construction. We used to travel, and every job, especially like we was working for state jobs, so you always got an inspector. So some of them are kind of colorful characters. We'll just say that. So we're working down in West Virginia, and for some reason, and I can't remember the exact reason, but I needed to ask the inspector something. And so I'm walking back up, and he's sitting up at the other end of the job, little shady spot. They always figure out how to pick an like a shady spot or a nice spot to sit. I think it's like part of their training when they go in. It's like, okay, see this diagram? So to qualify for this job, you got to tell us where a good spot to sit at. But anyway, so I go up through there and he's got all this paperwork out in front of him up on his steering wheel and stuff. And I walk up through there and he's got his window down about that far. And he's got his head down like this. And I walk up and kind of give the old not tap, tap, tap on the window. And as soon as he raises his head, he's like, "Amen." And I'm like, "Buddy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, uh, interrupt your prayer or anything like that. I was like, he's like, "Oh, no, no, no." He said, "It's just you." I said, "What do you mean by that?" And he's like, "Well," he said, "the old timer that trained me said, if you ever at work, okay, and you're sitting off by yourself under your shade tree, so there you go, and you fall asleep," he said, "just get in the habit of any time you wake up, just say amen." He said, "They can fire you for sleeping, but they can't do nothing about you praying." And I'm like, wow, that's pretty heavy right there. That's a good way to get away with it. Yeah,
I
just
mean,
like,
yeah,
amen. So,
yeah.
yeah.
He's
So,
he's got a point.
so listen, kids, start practicing that now because you might need it later on in life.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Because
This is
the
true.
older you get, the more you need a little catnap every once in a while. And if you can sneak one in your, 9 to 5, eh, and they can't fire you for praying, but they can fire you for sleeping. Just remember that.
There you go.
Pro tip of the day.
Pro
Okay.
tip of the
Yeah.
day.
Hmm.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
Would you rather meet Bigfoot or an alien?
Well, I'm pretty sure I went to school with Bigfoot, but um, it depends on which kind of alien you're talking about. If you're talking about like little ET phone home. I mean, I could get along with ET because I like Reese Pieces. There's something about chocolate and peanut butter that's two thumbs way up. But
Mm,
now, if it's like one of those Sigourney Weaver bust out of your chest aliens, I don't want to do with that.
gotcha. So it's
So it kind of
contingent.
depends. Yeah, it's dependent. Is it, the nice little ET alien, or is it the bust out of your chest or want to probe you and drop you off in the middle of nowhere kind of alien?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Uh, would that be an illegal alien you're talking about? Because I think we have to call them undocumented space travelers now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, I no, I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
know.
Hmm. Those are deep questions.
They are
Uh.
very deep. Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you rather always forget to buy one thing at the store, like the one thing you go in for, you forget to buy, or always buy five things you don't need, but you get the thing you went in for? Can I say something?
That's the way my store trips are. We'll be like,
It's either or for me,
I'll get back and like, oh man, are you serious? I'm going back.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and it's kind of like, I mean, when I do it, I'm like, oh, look at that. That looks good, especially in the grocery store. I'm really bad about it when I'm like hungry. I'm like, oh, that looks good. Let's get that. Oh, that looks great. Let's get that. Then I get home and I start making the dish that I was
That's
trying to make.
why
And then
you
I'm like,
don't shop
oh,
hungry.
well, this is true.
But don't go full. If you're going to the grocery store, what you need to do is have your little snack.
Mm-hmm,
Because if you go there and you're hungry,
mm-hmm.
your cart's going to look like you're,
Like a den prisoner.
well, no, it's going to look like you're a college student that is just going to the grocery store by themselves unsupervised the first time. It's like, how in the hell do I have ice cream and Lucky Charms and Oreos? Who put that stuff in these bags? Oh yeah, it was me. But then if you go out to dinner and then say, oh yeah, now I'm going to take you someplace expensive, babe, and you walk into the grocery store and you're like, well, I don't know, I don't know, and then you don't buy anything because you're already full, and you're like, well, I don't, uh, I, I don't need food. I just need sweatpants and a recliner. So
And then,
there's a fine line you have to prepare for, especially for a grocery store trip. So yeah. So would I rather forget something or buy extra things? I guess that depends on my state of hunger and my state of saltiness. We'll just call it saltiness. We won't say anything else. We'll just, because I'm going to tell you, people can flat ruin a store trip.
I get,
Actually, that's my biggest problem with going out in public. Not to cut you off, but I meant to cut you off.
uh-huh.
That's my problem with going out in public sometimes is, you know, sometimes people ruin it and, you know, don't make me very peoply,
Mm,
you
mhm,
know.
mhm.
So
I get like road rage in the grocery store because like people just don't look and see who's around them. They just stand in the middle of everything. And it's like, can I like get past you? Or can I get that that's behind you?
that's when you just run your cart into them, say, move over, heifer. Keep on going.
That's not the nice neighborly thing to do.
I mean, there's worse things you could call somebody. You
I
know,
meant the running the cart into them thing.
well, see now, if you call somebody heifer, that's better than calling them a fat old cow.
Is it?
Yeah, because heifers are young and
In their prime.
yeah, yeah. Instead of saying,
Uh,
move, you fat old cow.
I will say one
Would
thing
you
that
rather be called a heifer or a fat old cow?
oh my gosh.
Let us know in the comments. All
You don't
three of you.
you you don't have to do that.
There's a
um
33% chance that I'm gonna come out ahead on this. So I would rather be called
oh
a
my
heifer
gosh.
than a fat old cow. Even if they call me a fat heifer. Of
Mm,
course I don't guess it matters if you said, "Get out of my way, you fat old cow." Bless your heart. That might
mm.
make it okay.
I will say that one thing that I do like about the grocery store is that couple. There's always one in every grocery store that are arguing with each other really loudly. Like the old man will pick up a bag of Lay's potato chips. Quit.
I'm doing what is it called? ASMR?
No.
It's Bubba AMSR or AF, whatever.
Uh, listen.
It's them
Listen
letter
to
things.
my story,
Okay.
man. It's like, for example, if they're in the potato chip aisle and the old man, let's name him
Stanley.
Stanley,
Yeah.
and Phyllis, his
I would say
wife,
Edith.
okay, Edith, and, you know, he picks up a bag of
Or
Lay's
Ethel.
potato chips. Can you just let me talk? Anyway, he picks up a bag of Lay's potato chips, and she's like,
Go ahead.
and she's like, now, Stanley, I done told you the doctor said that you cannot have potato chips anymore. Your sodium is too high.
Well, that gummit Ethel, I'm 106 years old. How long you want me to live?
Exactly. It's those kind of arguments that I live for. I'll slow down my shopping trip to listen to those arguments.
Now, I will say, I'm you may not know it, but I'm secretly a big softy. Like when we go to the grocery store and we see the old man, old woman going through there, and they're going to get a few things. And they ain't got no buggy, but they're walking down through there. And they're like, this 80 something couple, not from the 80s, like in their 80s. Okay, just clarify that. Um, and they're walking down through there, gonna get some bread and milk, and they're holding hands, and I'm like, well, that's pretty all right there. So, and so one of two things is happening though. He's either holding her hand so he can keep track of her, or he's holding her hand to guide her where he wants to go so he can get the heck out of there and go somewhere he wants to.
That's Derek calls it the leash when we hold hands in the store, so he doesn't lose me, because I'll wander.
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
I do wander.
I know. And when I used to take you when you was a kid, it was like, yeah, you can go stay with your sister. That way I down to fool with her. Stay with your sister, and you guys better check in every once in a while, because when we get ready to leave, if you're not in the car, you're going to have to find your own way home. Just saying. That's
Yeah.
pretty good because they never did lose us.
No.
We never left them anywhere
No.
that I can remember.
Although I did scare the crap out of Mom one time in J.C. Penney because I went into the middle of a clothing rack, and she was really mad.
Yeah,
I
somebody
remember
about
that.
got a. It was borderline north end of whooping stage on that one.
Yeah.
That was like, yeah.
I was in a
Well,
little bit of trouble that day.
somebody about got their back porch tore down. I can just tell you that.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather have a face that everyone laughs at or a name that everyone laughs at?
Well, there's days I change my name, but I don't know. Let's do the face that everyone laughs at.
Why?
Well, so you can make them happy.
Oh, Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
With all these wrinkles I'm getting, you know, people gonna start laughing at me. I'm thinking about getting a nose job. What do you think?
I think you should get it up like a pig.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Thought about getting a like that and then
So you'd
getting
be like Lord Voldemort.
yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay. Um, would you rather have more time or more money?
Time.
I would say time too.
It's the only thing in the world you can't make or buy more of.
This is true.
Every moment is precious and a gift. So, time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
I 100% wholeheartedly agree. Okay.
Now that you brought us all down, get to something
I
good, man.
wasn't, these are hard ones. Okay. Would you rather,
Sorry.
Mom's going to hate watching this one. You're going to hear it from her too.
She might like it that I'm picking
Uh-huh.
on you.
We'll see. Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
Hmm.
That one's hard, isn't it?
Man, we're getting like dark over here.
No,
What happened to the hee stuff?
we'll get back to it.
Like the would you rather yeah. I can't think of anything that's got that PG-13 thing. So I don't want to know when I'm going to die. I just want it to happen when it happens. You know what I'm saying? How it happens, you always want to, you know, go in your sleep, but
I mean, yeah, I think that would be pretty. I probably, if you polled people, that would probably be the one that was like most common answer. Okay, so would you rather hop everywhere or skip everywhere?
I don't know. But if you could add a jump to that, you'd get there quick. You know, I'll be there in just a hop, skip, and a jump.
All
Okay,
right,
next, get something funny.
I don't know. Okay,
Like,
how about
would you
this?
rather kiss a skunk or hug a cactus?
I'm gonna do this question, but I'm gonna do
Would you rather
multiple.
kiss a
Just
skunk or pet a porcupine? I'm asking questions here.
okay.
Our
Kiss a
humongous fan
kiss a
base
skunk,
wants to know.
kiss a skunk, or what?
Pet a porcupine
Pet a porcupine. Pork, pork, pork.
or hug a porcupine, let's just say.
Uh,
Ain't that hard?
hug a porcupine.
Not me.
I'm not kissing a skunk. Okay, so this one,
Well, I'm back
it's gonna be
again.
it's gonna be our last question.
Wow, wow, wow.
Dad, you're driving me nuts today. Okay,
For
this is going to be.
another question.
I'm cutting this all out. It's
Wow,
not gonna be in
wow,
there.
wow. You should leave it in.
No,
This is gold.
no, I'm
I
not.
am genius
No.
of
Anyway.
trying to make a video with the.
Please, just stop.
Okay, this is gold. I'm telling you.
Anyway,
I'm genius. I'm perfect.
this last one we're gonna do, it's gonna have multiple variations of it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Lord,
you
it's
can
hard to
only
be
hear
humble
one song for the rest of your life.
when
Okay,
you're perfect
so
in
the
every
first.
way. You can't wait to look in the mirror. I get better looking each day.
Dad,
To know me is to love me. Okay, go ahead.
thank you. Okay,
I thought it was
would
pretty
you
good.
rather it be Baby by Justin Bieber? Yeah. Baby. baby, 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 oh. You know that song?
Next.
Or Red by Taylor Swift.
Next.
No, you have to pick one or the other.
Neither.
You have to pick one
I
or
don't
the
like
other.
a swift beaver. Keep going.
No, you have to pick one or
You
the
said
other.
multiple variations.
Yes, but I'm going to do a different one. 2 different ones. Pick them.
I don't like either one.
Well, that's the point.
Okay, the baby song. How
Okay.
about that?
All right. What about would you rather it be Funky Town? Won't you take me to
Funky Town. I have a little bit problem with that high note. I'm just going to tell you.
Or would you rather it be Walk the
Funky
Dinosaur?
Town. I kind of like Walk the Dinosaur. Actually.
I know, but
open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
if you haven't listened to that song,
like a boom,
I 100%
boom,
recommend
like a
looking it
boom,
up.
boom,
It's really good.
boom, boom, like a boom, 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 like a boom, boom.
What about that?
It
Comma,
was
comma,
a
comma,
quiet night 40 million
okay,
years
okay.
ago.
Stop.
Listen, he even talks about watching Miami Vice.
Okay. Anyway.
And that would be the old Miami Vice, not the new one.
Okay, listen. Now this one. Would you rather it be the Africa?
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Correct. Or would you rather it be the Chameleon song? The comma, chameleon. But do you know how annoying those songs would get after a while?
Come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green.
Don't you think they would be annoying after a while, though?
I don't know. Would that be like your walkout music?
No,
like
that would be the
when a door
only
opened, would it be like,
No,
you know.
that would be the only song you could hear for the rest of your life. Only song.
Is there any other choice?
No, it's just Africa or Chameleon. Is that what that's called? I feel like that's what it's called, right?
Karma chameleon, I don't know. Comma, chameleon.
Pick
Boy
one.
George, who?
Pick one.
Well, I guess I sang more of the Boy George song, so.
So that one. Okay.
I don't know.
What about Sweet Caroline?
Bop, bop, bop.
Or
Yeah. That'd be Al. He'd be like, oh, yeah, I'll play it for you again, Bubba.
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline. Bop, bop, bop.
Or I'm trying to think of one of the Beach Boys songs. I forget what it's called.
Like, give me something out of it.
I forget what it's called. Hold on a second. I'm looking it up. It's gonna bother me now. It's like one of the
round, round, get around. I get around, yeah, get around. I get around.
No.
I have trouble with that high part.
You have trouble with all the high parts.
I get around all the time. Da 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 da.
Is that Good Vibrations?
Da 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 da. Yeah.
Oh, Barbara Ann.
Oh.
Barbara Ann is the
one. Barbara Ann.
Yeah.
Barbara Ann. Go to Japan.
Okay. Which one would you rather?
Barbara Ann.
Barbara Ann.
You got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Or what was the other one?
Barbara Ann or Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. Wah, wah, wah. I think Barbara Ann because it's a little more upbeat, and I'm always upbeat, positive, jovial. I've been called more than once a jolly fat bastard. So,
Dad.
Why?
I don't think you could say that on YouTube.
I already did.
Oh my gosh.
We're way into this thing. This this train's already fell off track, so we gotta tie it in on the back
Ooh.
end to bring it back to the front end.
What about genres? So would you rather listen to um like old folk music for the rest of your life or rap music for the rest of your life? But it has to be new age rap, like last 5 years rap.
So when you're talking folk music, you talking like Gordon Lightfoot or Gordon Lightfoot.
No, I'm talking more like the ones.
Or like that Irish dance stuff. Yeah, no. But I don't like that new age rap neither. You know,
Well, you have to pick one.
gosh, this ain't no fun.
It is pretty fun, in my opinion.
Now, I do like some like Gordon Lightfoot, stuff like that, but because he had a little bit of, not really, well, I don't know, you'd call it kind of folky, but yeah, give me the folk.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about
Because technically, bluegrass music is folk songs. And, you know, Chris Stapleton's done some folk songs because
This
he
is
done
true.
bluegrass,
This is true.
And then you
Okay. What
yeah.
about 80s and 90s R&B or let's see, or rock music like Kid Rock and stuff.
Oh, I'd have to go with my boy Kid. I mean,
I
yeah,
figured. I
yeah,
figured.
cowboy baby.
Let's see. What about, would you rather go with classical music or musicals? Like the music from musicals.
So here's my thing. We had a discussion the other night at the house. Man, you guys gotta, and I'm not gonna say who said this, but you know who you are. So, oh, we need to watch this movie because you're gonna love it. Okay, what is it? Well, it's a musical, and I'm like, I'm done. It could be The Terminator as a musical, and I'm out. It's like, I'll be back.
That would be
Run,
so
run,
funny.
get out, go down the road. Yeah, that didn't make sense. But listen, if you make a movie, and you sing every word, that's, I believe, what they say? Yeah, that's whack. That's what y'all say nowadays. That
Sometimes.
I don't
Sure.
want to do with musicals. So what was that other one? Classical. Give it classical.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Listen to
you
some
know.
Beethoven and stuff.
Oh no, I was thinking classical. I was thinking like ZZ Top, Leonard Skinner.
No, like
That's
classical.
classical music. I mean,
No,
yeah,
like Beethoven, Mozart.
that's not classical music.
Yes, it is.
That's just old music.
That's
There's a difference
classical
between
music.
no.
Yes, it is.
No, there's a difference between classic and just old.
I'm gonna look it up.
No, I mean, you can look up whatever definition, but I know things, and there's a difference between classic and just old.
No, that's what it's classified
Okay.
as.
If let's see.
Yeah, Mozart, Beethoven,
Yeah.
Chopin.
You haven't never walked in to a honky tonk or bar in general and heard them like playing Beethoven's Fifth Piano Concerto, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah!" But now you play Freebird, the lighters are out, everybody's like, "Woo!"
That song just feels
That's
American.
how it's classic.
That song, every time I hear that song, I feel like somewhere an eagle
Won't you
gets its wing.
fly, free bird, yeah.
I
Right?
definitely feel like every time I hear that, a bird, like an eagle, gets its
A
wings.
baby eagle gets its wings
Like
every time.
that movie thing they used to do. Like every time, what's the one from A Simple Life or whatever?
What?
It's a Beautiful Life,
Oh,
where it's like
yeah.
every
Every
time
time a bell rings, an angel
angel
gets
gets
its
its
wings.
wings. Exactly.
Every time Freebird plays, yeah, an eagle gets its wings. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Hey, cool. All right.
Free bird, yeah.
Well, on
And
that note,
I don't think, you might not do it in public, but that's one of those songs that, and you mind if you're cool, but that's one of those songs where you cannot hardly resist breaking out in a little air guitar. You know what I'm saying? That's
sure.
like that's like when you hear Phil Collins in the air tonight come on, you can't hardly not go boom 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 with the drum part.
I can
Feel
feel it.
it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
So now this turned into just like
Yeah, it's going off the
serenading you
rails. Now it's
guys.
getting good. Okay. So, but that's classic too, because everybody knows it. It's not old, it's classic. So we've
Uh-huh.
went from Would You Rather,
Just talking about music.
yeah, Would You Rather, well, see, I don't want to say people's names. So, would you rather take a shower with King Kong
How's that possible?
or French kiss Godzilla?
Mm, mm.
Because he got that big lizard tongue. And and when in the movie, King Kong makes that girl get a shower, puts her in a waterfall, and it goes
Uh,
and blows her off. You know what I mean?
no, I'd do that. I'd do that before I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ha! He'd have to wash his hands if he picked me up like that. Because I'm gonna tell you, he'd be like, "Oh man, what you do?" And I'll be like, "I'm sorry, nervous belly, my bad. It's our first date, and you're picking me up like that? No, not gonna happen." I'm just gonna say. I mean, you're a big
Um,
strapping dude. You're gonna be, yeah. I'm gonna be front the shower because you're taller, but you're making me nervous right now, big
oh
boy.
my
Just be
gosh,
easy, okay? Get into this slow. Just be easy.
Dad.
Well, you telling me that 100-foot monkey picked you up and put you under a waterfall, you wouldn't happen to have some kind of accident?
It's not what I'm saying.
I would on the way up. I'd be like, no, dude, you're the boss in this relationship, but you just need to ease into this, okay?
Oh my gosh. On that note, I think that's where we'll end for the day.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
One more. Do you
Okay.
have one?
No, because I kind of got off track where we was going. I was in a groove, this music thing, feeling good.
Yeah.
And then you got me off track. So,
Okay.
quite regularly, I sing songs that are based on, you know, classical or popular songs, and I change the words to fit the situation, and I serenade your mom.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've got one. This is our last one. Ready?
Okay. Here
Would
we
you
go.
rather? I lost it. Hold on a second.
Huh.
Oh, no. Quit.
Would you rather
Okay. Would you
listen to
rather?
me chew gum or play air guitar? But not just any air guitar, a cappella air guitar.
Like
And
I
what I
have
mean
to
by
do it
that for
myself, like making my
well,
own noise?
for the uninitiated, when you play air guitar, okay, you're playing. But when you go, that's a cappella because you're making the noise. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, it's still the air guitar.
I'm cultured. It's a cappella air guitar.
Acapella air guitar.
That's kind of like the difference between playing acoustic guitar and electric guitar. You've got regular air guitar where you don't make no noise, and then you've got the digitally enhanced acapella air guitar.
Gotcha.
You got to get to that level. Keep
Cool.
practicing, kids.
Okay.
You'll get it.
All right. Well, on that note, we are going to say bye, y'all. We are so thankful that you joined in today, and let us know down in the comments below what your answer to some of these questions would be. Make sure you like and subscribe, click that notifications bell so you never miss a chance to come bullshit with Bubba.
See ya.